All right, in this question, we've been given a log expression and asked to simplify it. Okay, as you can see, it contains three terms, one term, second term, and the third term. There are three terms. And what we need to do is to apply the basic laws of logarithms and the laws of exponents to combine them into a single logarithm. This will be a good exercise for you to be familiar with those exponent laws and logarithm laws. Okay, so I'm sure you have noticed that we need to use the product rule and the quotient rule so we can add or subtract these logarithms. But before applying these rules, you need to check if there's any number in front of each log expression. So the first step is to check if there's any number, or we actually call it coefficient, for each log terms. So for example, you can see there's a number 3. So how to use this power rule to get rid of the coefficient? Let's just put this log term here. 3 log base 4. The argument is y1/3. To get rid of the number 3, we need to go backwards. So the coefficient becomes the exponent of this argument. So what we get is log still base 4 y to the power of 1/3, then to the power of 3. All right. So the second term now becomes log base 4 y to the power of 1/3, then to the power of 3. Then we have the first term, which is log base 4 of x squared. We haven't done anything to it, so we just copied it. And the third term is still log base 4 of x. Then there's no coefficient for each log terms. Then we can use the product and quotient rules to combine them. One little thing here. You see the argument of this second term is not simplified yet. You can actually simplify it. You can do it right now, or you can leave it to the end after applying the product and quotient rules. So let's just leave it to the last step. Let's just combine these logarithms first. So we have just finished the step 1. Remove the coefficients in each log expression. So now in the second step, let's use the product rule to combine the first two terms. So the product rule says we can add two log terms by multiplying their arguments. So we have log base 4 x squared times the argument of the second term we still have this third term, which is log 4 of x. All right, so now you see we have the one log expression minus another log expression. So we can use the quotient rules to combine these logarithms. So in the third step, we're going to use the quotient rule to combine these logarithms. So the quotient rule says the subtraction of two logarithms can be combined to a single logarithm with the argument of the first term, x squared, y to 1/3, then to the power of 3 divided by the argument of the second term, which is just an x. Now you can see that we have combined all the terms into a single logarithm. But you see this argument is not fully simplified. So as the last step, we need to simplify the argument. Let's work on y first. We have y to the power of 1/3, then to the power of 3. So what we can do is we can simplify this by using the power rule of the exponent laws. So this is what we are going to use. So we have y to the power of 1/3, and then to the power of 3. This can be simplified to y to the power of 1/3 times 3. 1/3 times 3 is 1, so we have y to the power of 1, which actually equals to y. Okay, so this actually equals to y. So our log expression now looks like this. So we have base 4x squared times y, then divided by x. Now we can also simplify the x. We can write it as log base 4. X squared is actually x times x. Now we still have times y, then divided by x. I can simplify this by divide x from the top and from the bottom. So eventually we'll get log base 4x times y. All right, so this is the final solution.